We humans are social animals. We need each other. We need each other now, especially in these times of unrest and uncertainty. Our greatest survival tool is not our ability to outrun our predators, but our affiliative nature, our ability to bond and to maintain relationships. Our ability to connect with others has ensured our safety and well-being. The Greek philosopher Epictetus said, "Be careful whom you associate with. It is human to imitate the habits of those with whom we interact. We inadvertently adopt their interests, opinions, values, and habits of interpreting events," unquote. So it's a good idea to associate with people who are honorable, trustworthy, wise, kind, considerate. Their presence pulls for the best of ourselves. For example, I love being on retreat, any retreat, but in particular, monastic-led retreats. Yes, they are rigorous, there is no doubt. You're up at 4:30 in the morning, sitting by 5, you sit and walk all day long, and your last meal of the day is at 12 noon. Definitely rigorous. But it's actually seeing all of us, seeing us lay folk, us householders, rise to the occasion, and feeling the being with a group of people who are actually inspired to be their best selves. It's kind of like it's like when we're on retreat, or when we're sitting in the presence of a priest or a minister or a rabbi. They bring forth the best of us. But being on any retreat tends to do that. And then as a group, we are more careful and caring. And in that space, good things begin to happen. Random acts of kindness just begin to occur more frequently. A smile, a bow, a note of thanks, a piece of chocolate. We haven't said a word, but in the action and the manner in which it's performed, kindness and generosity is exuded. I feel more seen and appreciated just for showing up, for being a pot washer, for my practice, however my practice is. And I start to feel a little sense of belonging, a little sense of connection. It's not perfect, but these conditions bring forth and rise up the heart. So despite the dominant images that we see a spiritual practice occurring in solitude, it's connection, affiliation, spiritual friendship that is essential for our practice to grow. It's difficult to change alone, and it's helpful, so helpful to have friends, supportive others along the way, and feel connected to something larger. Take this group, for example, that's emerged out of thin air. Bill yesterday referred to all of you as a Sangha, a Pali word that means community of like-minded others, a community of people gathered here to cultivate and uplift their hearts. Yes, that's great. We need this right now. We need to feel connected, included, inspired, supported. We have always needed this. We are affiliative. But coming together in this way to practice mindfulness and compassion practices, that's a treasure. Seeing your faces every morning, a complete joy. We are, in a way, Kalyanamita, which in Pali means friendship with the lovely. Friendship with the lovely. Kalyana means lovely or beautiful, and Mita means friend. These are the friends Buddha and our parents likely wanted us to hang out with. People who inspire, encourage, and support our growth and well-being. And when we gather together in solidarity of cultivating the heart, collectively we are a Sangha. Imagine if you were sitting on your own, how hard it would be to sit still, to stay, to resist the impulse to get up and start doing anything, the laundry, the dishes, your to-do list. Some of us don't yet have the commitment to practice on our own, but come together with 100 other people on Zoom, and it becomes possible. Come on a retreat, and we feel inspired to sit a little longer, a little bit more frequently. The folks to our left and our right shore up our doubt, and we decide we can sit for another half hour. When our practice is fortified by others' presence, it supports our resolve. When people come together collectively, we create a particular force or energetic, depending upon what we've gathered in the name of. This is where social contagion comes into play. A concert, a protest, a parade, all have their own energy. Likewise, when we come together to meditate, we create a powerful collective energy of mindfulness, compassion, and concentration, of careful and caring attention. This wholesome energy can be felt and made use of. When we get distracted, discouraged, confused, we have reliable people to point the way, to help stay the course, to hold presence. When we feel restless and agitated, their presence holds us. When angry, it soothes us. Frustrated, encourages us. Frightened, assures us. When good news is shared, it is received and celebrated. Joy for our joy. And when we feel uninspired, we bring all of us to mind and sit in our company. You are not alone. You are connected, tethered to a field of goodwill and kindness. Spiritual friends help us remember what is too important to forget. That you are not alone. That others share the value of non-harm and are interested in letting go of suffering. You have good company even when the going gets tough. Their presence helps us come back to the present moment, to touch to what is positive, to touch to our own peace, to see how to undo the difficulty. To use Martin Luther King's words, spiritual friends are beloved community. A beloved community is not perfect. Everyone contributes their part. The beloved community is not perfect. There are wrinkles and disappointments. They too are an important part of our practice. Through them, we see ourselves more clearly. And in that way, they become not only good companions, but teachers. We are all students of life, learning how to be better human beings. Each grows to their own degree, at their own rate, and in their own way, and all are welcome. Let's cultivate and make use of this field of goodwill that we create together. Thank you.